Milan-Bologna, last minute. Milan is down 2-1 in Bologna. Oh, mamma mia, Pavlovic almost. Of course, it was outside. I don't even know what to say anymore, guys. I ran out of excuses. That's the reality. I ran out of excuses. I ran out of problems. I ran out of everything. I am so done. I think all of us are so done with this performance. The thing is, there is not even any more hope. You hope that there is there you go, victory of fucking. How can you lose against Bologna, man? It's just not acceptable, man. Not acceptable. It's not anymore. It's not anymore a football club. Tonight the match was we couldn't do more than 3 passes in row. I can't tell you any. I don't have any more excuse. That's the thing. I finished to defend the player. I mean, we finished last year already in downhill. And the problem apparently was Pioli, but we always said on this channel that the problem wasn't really Pioli. The problem is above. The problem is the mentality. The problem is with this new ownership. The problem with this, with that. And we changed the coach because at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, I understand it was also, there was some problem. I will keep the trust into Milan, but these new managers that we still don't understand. Actually, if you watch my last video, we didn't understand who's controlling AC Milan, because Zlatan in the interview said that he worked for Redbird. Does consolation with Milan, but I don't understand it, because when there is a press conference, he goes on the press conference talking, so it's like I'm the sport director, but we don't have a sport director, so we don't really know who's in the hand this Milan, because Forlani it's a CEO, but it's ridiculous. Scaroni is a puppet. It's there, doesn't have any idea what's going on, so we are completely out of everything, guys. We are out of excuses. We are out of Milan. I was reading an interview. Probably I will do a video for the interview that Sandro Tonali did when he was saying that with part of the reason why he left also is because Milan needed to sell to make sure that he was on a positive balance that year. Eventually, Milan earned from Tonali sales something around 60 million in euro, but thanks to that, Milan was able to still be in a positive trend for the year. And that's the only goal of this management, is to create sustainability, and that's it. They have a great brand, which is AC Milan, that Silvio Berlusconi built with Paolo Maldini, with Adriano Galliani, and all the Ballon d'Or that they played for Milan for 29 years, and now it's not at the Bologna level, so we are 8th. We don't deserve to go in any European competition at all. I don't want to see Milan. On Sunday we played against Lazio in San Siro, but what we watched tonight wasn't a really football match. I don't know. The goal of Milan was created by a long pass assist by Gimenez, and then Rafael Leao did the Rafael Leao thing. But when you start the second half with a yellow card on Hernandez, with a long cross, which is, in my opinion, that is, I don't know, they rewatch it again with the VAR. It's not a handball. I don't know what is the rules around that, but that's That's how they fucked us up again. But you think that there's gonna be some sort of reaction. But tonight, Bologna, you can see the players, you can see the fans, you can see the stadium, the vibes. Bologna wanted to win this match and fully deserved to win the match. Milan didn't do absolutely anything in the second half. I don't think we had a single shot in the second half. Probably Musah, right? Probably Musah did a little bit. It's gonna be hard also to play for single player because of single player. Because they're always the same, the one that they fight, they are the Pavlovic that try to do his best, they are Musa that try to do his best, even though causing some problem, but still trying to do his best. The other, they are absolutely useless. I mean, Fofana tried to do his best, but I don't think it's a problem of players. I don't even think it's a problem of coach. Yes, we can argue about why Joao Felix constantly playing, that it's useless. It's useless, Joao Felix. It's useless. Literally no meaning at all of Joao Felix, and I don't understand why he constantly let him play. Probably because there is in his contract that he has to play tot minutes. So Sergio was like, you know what, let him play as much as possible. So that's it. Now we are completely out of every game of the season. This is a season that in 27 of February, right? 27 of February, it's over. 27 of February, it's over. There is not going to be even a chase for the Champions League because it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. So, yeah, great result from this management. We had something incredible. We had something pure, young, something exciting. We had something. They take it and they destroy it. And for this reason, that now we're back to banter area, because that's the results are of a banter area. Milan losing against Torino, Milan losing against Bologna, Milan out of Champions League in September against Feyenoord. This is all their fault. This is all their fault that they destroy what we had. We had something pure, immaculate. We have something finally to be back after a long time in the darkness, but now we have to crawl back in the darkness, looking at the others playing their games, wishing the others to win, to lose, because I mean it's gonna be that's it. Like literally, there is no meaning literally to keep going. Even it's very sad to say, but what is the point of also recording videos? What is the point of doing post-match match reaction, right? I do it because I started and I want to keep doing it, and I know that we have a strong community. But if I was not doing this is going to be the perfect excuses for me to to jump to say, you know what, I'll see you next year, in end of August. I'm not going to watch any single match. You're not going to even change your things to do in life because Milan is playing that night. Don't really care. But I already felt it tonight. When Milan was playing. I was watching the match. I was doing my own thing on the other side. I was, it doesn't matter winning, losing, drawing. What's the differences, right, guys? So, it's all their fault. It's all their fault that they wanted to start from scratch. Everyone that is close by any value that Milan represent is being sold, is being fired, is being pushed on the side, leaving us with nothing to believe, leaving us only with the colors. Only with the colors, guys. That's why the only thing that we got is solo la maglia. That's the only thing that we have, guys. Solo la maglia. Solo I colori. Solo quello. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because we cannot even talk about culture. We cannot even, do what we like to do, talking about the position of the player, talking about the lineup. There is no really meaning to talk about those things. So it's unbearable suffering for us. It's unbearable suffering. It's an unbearable suffering. I'm suffering like Every time now that I think about Milan, I'm like, no, I don't want to think about Milan. Who cares? No, who cares now, but why it hurts so much? Why it hurts so much? Every time I see sometimes on social media, oh, Milan is interested in this player, in that player. I'm like, in this Milan, you can bring Cristiano Ronaldo prime, Lionel Messi prime, Iniesta prime, Pirlo prime. You're gonna have the same results. We're gonna have the same results because in this team the players are good. We won a Scudetto with a lower quality team, but still, this is it. This is it. This is it, man. This is a horrible, horrible, horrible ending. It's not exciting even to see. Well, I'm excited to see the derby in the semi-final. That's the only thing left. Unless Inter is gonna crash us, the only thing that we got left, exactly like last year, because this management doesn't have even the a little bit of proud after last year that they won the Scudetto to our face to say, you know what, this season we're gonna take the coach, we're gonna let him do the transfer market, we're gonna give him completely trust to this coach. No, we bought a random one, and Fonseca, because it was cheaper. Then Conceição was too late, even though he demanded some player in January, but still the problem is not there. And I'm sure that they train well. But there is something in football that it's not written, which is the mentality, the obsession of winning. And I think this summer I will be happy to see a lot of players leaving. A lot. We have to restructure completely. Completely, really. And it's for me it's devastating, really. It's really devastating because they even they removed, they took away the only thing that we can do this season, which is hope. There's no more hope now. There's no more hope for the Campionato, for running top 4. Come on. Really hard time. Really hard time. This is probably a new bottom. I remember last year when people were obsessed with Pioli, and we finished second. Last year with Pioli and Giroud, 40 years old. No. Cara Piuma, what can we do? I don't know. Believe.